Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Ex-Cowboys coach has warning for Mike McCarthy amid job security rumors. If there is an analyst out there that has some knowledge of how things work in Dallas, it is Jason Garrett, who was the backup quarterback for the Cowboys for 10 seasons, the offensive coordinator for more than 3 years and the head coach from 2010 to 19, the direct predecessor of Mike McCarthy, the current coach. So as speculation swirls around McCarthy's future, Garrett surely has more insight to offer than most. And he spoke about it during the Cowboys' surprising win over the Buccaneers on Sunday night, with a pretty clear message for McCarthy: win the last 3 games, or you're probably out. I don't think Jerry Jones has made up his mind yet. I think he's going to evaluate these last 3 games and make a decision from there, Garrett said, via John Machota of The Athletic. There was an assumption coming into this season that McCarthy's future would be based on playoff success. They're 6-8 out of the playoffs, and the team has regressed. So I see these last 3 games as critical. If they win 3 to go 9-8 and end on a strong note, I could see them continuing. But if they lose 3 against tough opponents and finish 6-11, I think that's a harder sell to the Dallas Cowboys fan base. McCarthy and the Cowboys took care of the first game on the docket with the surprising win over the Buccaneers, despite coping with significant injuries. Dallas has now won 4 out their last 5 games to go to 7-8, and run that would have been 5 straight wins if not for a special teams blunder on a punt in Week 14 against Cincinnati. Given the way the team has played, even without star quarterback Dak Prescott and even with Jones having done little to add talent in the offseason, the case for the team keeping McCarthy is getting stronger. McCarthy is in the final year of his contract and has been the subject of job speculation going back to the playoff loss to the Packers in January. A 3-8 start to this season seemed to ensure that McCarthy's time with the Cowboys was ending. McCarthy, for his part, has gotten his players to put their best foot forward even in dire circumstances. I just think that effort shows you who they are, McCarthy said after the game. I think everybody says the coach is always talking highly of the locker room. Well, this is what I'm talking about. When I talk about, it's a great locker room, this is the definition of it. This is what a great locker room looks like. And it's a mixture of men from all over the country, all over the world, and different personalities. Obviously in circumstances, out of the playoffs, that we've discussed at length already. But when it came time to play, they played their asses off, and I can't tell you how proud I am. And Jones echoed that sentiment, raising ever more questions about whether he could go through with moving on from McCarthy. Those guys came out and played as though they were fighting in the championship game to go to the Super Bowl, Jones said afterward. I can't tell you how proud I am of them and the coaching staff. It really shows me something. Dallas Cowboys cheerleader shocks internet with $600 Christmas gift for 40 squad members, totaling $24,000. Dallas Cowboys cheerleader Marissa Phillips pulled off the ultimate surprise by gifting her 40-strong squad with a Dyson Airwrap each, totaling an eye-watering $24,000. The sporting star, 24, recorded the sweet gesture in a video shared on her social media, which revealed the exact moment her team unwrapped their new luxury hair tool in unison. Marissa began the clip in her home with the huge pile of presents set in front of her Christmas tree. I am giving these away to my best friends tonight, so come along with me as I pull off the best surprise ever, she gushed. It's kind of hard to get 40 girls in the same room at once, so we have a Christmas party tonight, and my idea was surprising them all with the air wraps after the Christmas party, so I'm gonna have them all set up and arranged. They have their names on them, and we wrapped them all, so yes, I did wrap 40 individual boxes with the help of my lovely fiancé. Marissa then shared a clip from inside the party and showed the moment her squad opened their impressive gifts. With all 40 members sat down with their boxes, Marissa gave a quick speech where she told them that they deserve the world. Shortly afterwards, the team tore off the red wrapping paper and revealed the pricey hair tool underneath, and naturally, they were shocked. Wails of excitement were heard, and one cheerleader cried out, "There is absolutely no way." Marissa's followers were equally stunned by her generosity and commended her for treating her teammates to such a lavish gift. Taking to the comments, one wrote, "Wow, you are so sweet, what a great surprise and how generous of you, you will be blessed tenfold." "How sweet and generous of you," another agreed. Christmas isn't always about the getting of gifts, but the giving of joy. I'm sure you put a smile on everyone's face. Thank you for your generous spirit. Happy holidays. A third penned, "How beautiful, honey. So sweet." "The reactions are everything," said a fourth. A fifth added, "You have a beautiful heart, Marissa, thank you for always spreading love and kindness. You deserve all the happiness in the world." Designed to transform lackluster hair in an instant, the Dyson Airwrap Multi-Styler and Dryer is the true original does-it-all hair tool, allowing you to curl, shape, smooth and hide flyaways in one, and fans say it makes their hairstyles last all day. It comes with 6 attachments: a Coanda smoothing dryer, firm smoothing brush, soft smoothing brush, round volumizer, a 1.6-foot barrel, and a 1.2 barrel. Cowboys CeeDee Lamb willing to sacrifice body amid concerning injury. Players craft their legacies and earn their paychecks based on how they perform during the big moments, but respect can be truly forged by how they carry themselves in the seemingly insignificant ones. Just hours after the Dallas Cowboys were officially eliminated from playoff contention, a banged-up CeeDee Lamb embodied remarkable persistence and leadership. The star wide receiver pushed through his lingering shoulder injury and continued to take the field with his teammates, finishing with 7 receptions for 105 yards in Sunday's riveting 26-24 win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lamb inflicted nearly all of his damage in the first half, but his insistence to gut out the obvious pain will make fans even prouder to wear his number 88 jersey. "My shoulder is out of whack, I'm not gonna even lie to you," the 2023 All-Pro told the media, per John Machota of The Athletic. "I'm just out there battling and doing what I do. It's not fun. I love this game that much. I'm literally willing to put my body out there on the line for my guys." A wide receiver's innate and intense desire to have the ball in his hands has led to the term diva being frequently used to describe the position. Lamb's own heated sideline exchanges have convinced many people that he is deserving of that label, but through his fierce commitment to the 7-8 Cowboys, the 25-year-old is showing the public what genuinely fuels him on the gridiron. Although he values the green like everyone else, his competitive fire burned blindingly bright in AT&T Stadium in Week 16. "I feel like now I've kinda went way past the narrative of the money situation," CeeDee Lamb said, referencing the perception many had of him during his lengthy contract holdout. "I do it for the money, of course, but it's way more than that. I'm living my dream. For anyone that's thinking that I'm only playing for the money is kind of insane." The number 17 pick in the 2020 NFL Draft will now force fans to think twice when doubting his devotion to the Dallas locker room. He has cleared the obligatory top receiver benchmarks, accruing 101 catches and 1,194 yards in 15 games, but his tenacity is making just as loud of a statement. The Cowboys are in a tough spot entering the offseason, as they fall alarmingly far from the NFL's upper echelon. Though, on the heels of a hard-fought victory against Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers, this franchise is arguably exhibiting the very traits it has been accused of lacking in recent years. In a twist of irony, is it possible that America's team is actually turning a corner when the stakes are at their lowest? Fans do not care how a breakthrough happens. They will celebrate this supposedly meaningless outcome if the Cowboys evolve next season. And they will extol Lamb as a catalyst of change. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of CeeDee Lamb? Leave your opinion in the comments.